Madam Speaker, I rise today to address the partisan appropriations bill House Democrats are forcing through Congress this week. With a 50-50 split in the Senate and a margin of just a few votes separating Democrats and Republicans in the House, American voters clearly want Congress to work together to produce a bipartisan spending plan. In response, Democrats have ignored the American people and produced one of the most partisan budgets in history. Their bloated budget contains nearly $600 billion, a funding increase of more than 21% from the last fiscal year. This bill is a progressive wish list. It boosts funding for the White House by nearly 40% and the Vice President's office by 22%. It rewards the most liberal agencies like the EPA and IRS with massive budget increases, only furthering their presence in our lives. It contains more than 1,500 earmarks, returning us to the corrupt practice of pork barrel spending. It contains harmful regulations to Kansas farmers and ranchers by no longer exempting producers from greenhouse gas reporting requirements and reverting to old regulations that decrease meat processing capacity, further suppressing the price of live cattle. The worst part of H.R. 4502, however, is the absence of the Hyde Amendment, a traditionally bipartisan provision protecting taxpayers from forced financial complicity in elective abortions. In the bloated bust, Democrats purposely omitted the Hyde Amendment and instead took the opportunity to voice their support for radical abortion policies. I cannot support legislation that mortgages the future of our children and grandchildren. I oppose H.R. 4502 and urge my colleagues